23:21 hours. Dispatch transmitting box 628. We got a fire reported. 116 Van Horne Street. Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Engine 8, Squad 4, Engine 2, Engine 9. Ladder Tower 4, Ladder 2, Battalion 1, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO on the response. Fire reported 116 Van Horne Street. Railroad cut to Bramhall. Engine 8, Squad 4, Engine 2, Engine 9, Ladder Tower 4, Ladder 2, Battalion 1, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO, switch to Channel 2.
Stand by for District 628. Fire reported 116 Van Horne Street. Bramhall Avenue to railroad cut. On the response, Engine 8, Squad 4.
23:22 hours. Dispatch transmitting box 628. Fire reported at 116 Van Horne Street. Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Engine 8, Squad 4, Engine 2, Engine 9, Ladder Tower 4, Ladder 2, Battalion 1, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO on the response. On the top floor. 116 Van Horne Street, Railroad cut to Bramhall. Engine 8, Squad 4, Engine 2, Engine 9, Ladder Tower 4, Ladder 2, Battalion 1, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO, switch to Channel 2.
Ladder Tower 4 responding. That Squad 4 is on it. We have a working fire. We're making
Chief Squad 4, you're on the scene. Your Van Horne Street command. Working fire.
Company responding to box 628. Working fire assignment 116 Van Horne Street, Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Battalion 2. Ladder 11, MSU, Engine 22, Car 14 on the response. It's working fire 116 Van Horne Street, Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Battalion 2, Ladder 11, MSU, Engine 22, Car 14, switch to Channel 2.
Dispatch, I have a 3-story Class 5 attached, Bravo Delta. We have fire, second floor, possible third. Squad 4, second line. Made this work of fire.
Receive Van Horne Street command. Working fire.
Squad 4 Delta to Squad 4. I got a fully involved building on the Delta side. It's going from the second floor to the top. Give me the line back here, too.
Squad 4 Charlie, you got a hydrant down there?
Battalion 1 is dispatch. Transmit a second alarm.
Receive Van Horne Street command. Second alarm.
Engine 2 to Battalion 1. You want us to go around the corner? Just backing up in there. We gotta get a truck. Manually feed that line in. Walk in the cargo line. Charging it right now. Here comes your water. Engine company, who's on the corner? I know that's it. Stretch that 5-inch. By hand if necessary. We have a vehicle blocking Squad 4's path.
Second alarm, car 26, transmitted second alarm. 116 Van Horne Street, that's 116 Van Horne, second alarm. 3 responding, second alarm.
23:29 hours. Second alarm assignment 116 Van Horne Street, Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Engine 17, Engine 5, Engine 19, Ladder 9 on the response. Second alarm at 116 Van Horne Street, Railroad cut to Bramhall Avenue. Engine 17, Engine 5, Engine 19, Ladder 9, switch to Channel 2. Car 3 responding, second alarm. Chief Car 3, you're responding, second alarm. Channel 2.
Fire dispatch to Van Horne Street command.
Go ahead.
Command, be advised you're 10 minutes into the multiple. Your fast truck's ladder 11. Your fifth pumper's engine 22.
Ladder 2, Charlie. We're going to floor 2 to make a search. can set that up on ladder 4. Go ahead. Ladder 2, Charlie. I'm setting this thing up. Receive.
Rescue 1 Delta command.
Go, man. Last message. Go with your message.
You have extensions to the Commonwealth.
Receive. Squad 4 show from Engine 8. Rescue 1 command. I didn't line for the door.
Command ladder 2. Van Horne Street Command.
Go ahead.
Command, be advised you're 10 minutes into the multiple. Your fast truck bladder 11. Your fifth pumper's engine 22.
Ladder 2, Charlie. We're going to floor 2 to make a search. You can set that up on ladder 4. Go ahead. Ladder 2, Charlie. I'm setting this thing up. Receive.
Rescue 1 Delta command.
Go, man. Last message. Go with your message.
You have extensions to the Commonwealth.
Receive. Squad 4 show from Engine 8. Rescue 1 command. I didn't line for the door.
Command ladder 2. Primary search floor 2. Negative. Making our way to floor 3.
The Bravo exposure. Fox also. Ladder 4, tower, ladder 4 is making our way to the top. Squad 4 from Engine 9, charge that line to the rear. Alright, 9, give me a second. Dispatch, Deputy 1's on the scene. Put Battalion 4 on the scene.
Command ladder 2. Leader line. Top floor.
22 Charlie, they already got a line. Help them set up their feed.
People at Battalion 4.
Rescue 1 command.
On the third floor.
Charlie, division to command. 9 engine, here comes your water.
And Horne Street Railroad cut to Brentwall Avenue.
Deputy 1's assuming command.
Receive Deputy 1. You're assuming Van Horne Street Command.
Engine 2 to Squad 4 pumper. Here comes your order.
Three. Primary search for 2-3. Negative.
Primary search negative.
Affirmative.
Charlie Division Command. Mass unit gas. This is FTO, the Charlie Division. We got heavy fire in the Cotswold. We got a line in the backyard of the fire building. So you're going to need a line in the Bravo exposure because we can't reach it from this side. They need a line on the Bravo exposure backyard. FTO, we're in the process now of forcing entry. They got security doors on it. It's going to be delayed entry. We're working on it at this time. Rescue 1 chauffeur from Rescue. Go your message. That's Battalion 4. You got a metal cutting blade on the rig you can bring to the front door. Yes, received. Received. Stay your safety, please. That's from Battalion 4.
Engine 18 from dispatch, Engine 18.
Engine 18 is being relocated, correct?
Affirmative, Engine 18 reporting to Engine 19's quarters.
And then 4.
And report report to the Alpha side of the structure.
Command. Primary source on third floor of the flying zone is negative. Remove one occupant. Second flight. Second floor expected.
Car 3 is on the scene.
Received. Car 3 on the scene.
Tower ladder 4, Alpha to command, be advised. We got one hole opened up in the rear of the fire building. Command from ladder tower 4 is now the roof division. Got one hole opened up. Fire on Old Charlie side.
Command, ladder 2. Someone secure the electric.
Command from ladder tower 4, we got fire on the Charlie Delta corner and Charlie Bravo corner. Open it up. Engine 2 from Squad 4, I'm charging the line right now. From Battalion 2. And from Battalion 2. Battalion 2, go. Top floor. We have one line stretch in operation. Main body of fire has been knocked down. We're still checking for extension. You need another line in there.
Another one now. We're going to the first floor. They are hovering on the third floor.
2340 hours, dispatch transmitting box 420, odor of gas. 245 New York Avenue, Griffith Street to Bauer Street, the third floor, engine 11, engine 7, ladder 7, battalion 3 on the response. Odor of gas, 245 New York Avenue, Griffith to Bowers, engine 11, engine 7, ladder 7, battalion 3, switch to channel 3, box 420.
Battalion 2. Man, Battalion 2. Commander, decentralizing this incident. I have Battalion 2 interior in the fire building, the FDO's in the rear Charlie side, Battalion 4 is in a Delta exposure, and Battalion 1 is roof division.
Received Van Horne Street Command. Battalion 2 is Interior Division. Battalion 4 is Delta Division. Battalion 1 is Roof Division.
Negative for fire this time.
Man Junior, repeat your message. Man from Battalion 2. Go ahead, Battalion 2. We have 2 line stretch in operation on the top floor. Main body of fire has been knocked down. Checking for extension. Primary search is negative top floor. We secure the gas and electric. Command from Battalion 4. Battalion 4. We gained access. We're in the top floor, Delta exposure. It's all opened up here. No apparent extension into the Delta cockpit. Appreciate it.
Car fire, 49 Long Street, Rose to McAdoo. Engine 18, ladder 8, engine 13 on the response. Reported car fire, 49 Long Street, Rose to McAdoo Avenue. Engine 18, ladder 8, engine 13, switch to channel 3. You're responding, switching to 3. Engine 18, repeat your message, coming in inaudible. Engine 18, that's 49 Long Street, Rose to McAdoo. 49 Long Street, Rose to McAdoo.
No, Charlie side division, how's it look in the rear?
All fires knocked down in the rear.
Roof Division to command. Go ahead, Roof Division. We have last out of 4 here. Open up 3 areas of the roof. Check with the thermal camera. No extensions from top floor. Delta exposure divisions clear also.
That's affirmative. No extension into the Delta. Primaries are all completed negative.
Battalion 4.
Yes, sir.
Battalion 3, you're on the scene.
Go engine 14.
What's in that engine 5's quarters? Can you open over the door, please?
Receive engine 14, engine 5's quarter, stand by opening up 5's door.
Receive that dispatch. We have public service gas responding.
Receive command.
At this time, Chief, we send some companies out. Maybe have some companies leave them on the top floor for overhaul.
Battalion 2, the main body of fire was on the 3rd floor, the top floor.
Affirmative. Fear ran up the wall from the 2nd floor, continued up into the 3rd, but the main body of fire is in the 3rd floor, into the cock wall.
Chief, did it extend from the outside or the interior?
Looked at the exterior building from the 3rd floor. I haven't made my way to the 2nd floor, but I can give you more if I make my way down to the 2nd floor.
Hey, received. I just want to make sure there's no extension going into the Delta.
19 to command. Battalion 2, no extension into Delta. The top floor, over.
I see no extension into the Delta.
Agent 5 to command. Agent 5 to command.
5.
All utilities, Bravo exposure, secured.
Chief, utility secured in the Bravo exposure. Battalion 2 from command, how's it look for control status?
It's good for control, Chief.
I see. Battalion 1 roof division, how's it look for control status? Everything is clear, Chief. Recommend control. Chief, FDO, C division, how's it look?
Looks good back here.
Chief, dispatch from command, fire is under control.
Receive Van Horne Street, command fire under control at 2350. Receive engine 18, you're ready.
Ladder 8 in service.
Receive ladder 8, you're in service.
Hands at that fire, return as many as you can, put them back in service as soon as possible.
Receive. Dispatch, I'm returning battalion 4.
Receive command, releasing battalion 4.
Is ready.
Receive holding engine 7, ladder 7 at box 420. All other companies are back in service, switching their radio to dispatch 1.
Dispatch car 3 is in service.
Chief car 3, you're in service. Dispatch to rescue Delta, emergency alert tone, fire ground 2. Q1 Delta.
Accidental, dispatch, accidental.
Chief.
Dispatches, car 14 en route.
Affirmative.
Full route. Receive engine 18. Can you repeat that address?
229 Old Bergen Road. Old 18.
Receive engine 18. 229 Old Bergen Road.
Affirmative. 2nd floor bathroom. That's affirmative.
Battalion 2 from command, what do you got, some hot spots here?
Trying to drop down to the 2nd floor bathroom. Engine 19 is opening up and place a line in that area.
Engine 18 at 229 Old Bergen Road. Is that the similar location of McAdoo and MLK?
Danforth and Old Bergen Road.
Received.
Ladder 8's on the scene. We're separate into what was the grass file next to some vehicles. There's a garbage can that was on fire.
Take your back to 140.
Receive ladder 8. Around the scene. Engine 15. In disregard. Ladder 8 is currently on the scene.
All companies back in service.
Disregard. Engine 15, you can disregard. Ladder 8 is on the scene. Receive 15, you're back in service. Ladder 8's back in service as well.
18's ready.
Engine 18, you're back in service.
Dispatch, Battalion 4 is in service.
Receive Battalion 4, you're back in service.
Car 14 is on the scene. Receive car 14, you're on the scene.
Car 26 at the second alarm, 628.
Receive car 26, you're on the scene.
Command from Engine 8. Secondary search on floor 2 is negative. Command from Engine 8.
Engine 8.
Secondary search on floor 2 is negative. Command from Engine 8.
Engine 8.
Secondary search on floor 2 is negative. Command from Engine 8. Secondary on floor 3 is negative.
Battalion 1, Roof Division to command. Yeah, Battalion 1. We're checking the area of the thermal imaging camera roof area. It's pretty clear in the cock-off area. We're going to check out one location. We'll probably bring our guys down if it's clear. I receive. Officer Command, I'm releasing Battalion 2. He'll let you know when he's ready.
Receive command releasing Battalion 2.
MSU to command. MSU stage at the corner of Holiday Street and Bram Hall.
That's message 7. You can show PSC, understand?
PCF gas on scene.
Battalion 1, Roof Division to command. All openings except with thermal imaging camera proved negative. I'm going to pull off my crew off the roof. I receive.
Dispatch, Battalion 2 in service. Multiple.
Receive Battalion 2, you're back in service.
Engine 5, Charlie, emergency alert tone, channel 2. Engine 5, Charlie, emergency alert turn, diagram 2.
Accidental. FCO to ladder 9. Could you meet me in the front of the building? FCO to ladder 9. Know your message.
You're going to be on the scene with PSC.
Holding ladder 7 at box 420, ladder 7 is on command. Engine 7, you're back in service. Radio to dispatch 1.
Dispatch from command. I'm going to release engine 9, engine 22, ladder 9, and engine 19 at this time.
Receive Van Horne Street Command releasing engine 9, engine 22, ladder 9, engine 19. Company is picking up from the multiple notified dispatch when you're ready on dispatch 1.
Engine 9, Charlie. Turn to the apparatus.
Dispatch from ladder 7. Go ladder 7. Transiting over to PSCNG. Ladder 7, engine 7 are ready. I'm going to terminate command. Receive terminator box 420. Switch radios to dispatch 1.
Show command, I'm releasing rescue 1. They'll let you know when they're ready.
Command releasing rescue 1.
Rescue 1's ready on channel 1. Receive rescue 1, back in service on channel 1.
Show command, can you sort out PSCNG gas and electric to secure the service into the building?
Receive, we'll notify.
Dispatch from Deputy 1 Alpha.
Go Deputy 1 Alpha.
Can you have Red Cross respond to the Van Horne multiple, please?
Receive. Deputy 1 for dispatch. Red Cross would like to know how many people are currently displaced.
I'll get you that count in a minute.
Proceed.
Okay.
Yeah. Squad 4 Schultz from engine 8. You can shut down the line of floor 2.
Deputy 1, can you repeat that message?
You're going to have 8 to 10 occupants.
Receive 8 to 10 occupants. We'll notify Red Cross. Also, Deputy 1, what's the number and what location would you like Red Cross to meet you?
You can have them stage at Holiday and Bramwell, and then I'll let the battalion 1 know.
Receive Holiday and Bramwell.
Engine 8 to Squad 4, you bringing that line out? That's affirmative. 3 we'll start breaking down on this. You're going to have 8 to 10 occupants.
Receive 8 to 10 occupants. We'll notify Red Cross. Also, Deputy 1, what's the number and what location would you like Red Cross to meet you?
You can have them stage at Holiday and Bramwell, and then I'll let the battalion 1 know.
Receive Holiday and Bramwell.
Engine 8 to Squad 4, you bringing that line out? That's affirmative. 3 we'll start breaking down on this. Deputy 1, I'm returning the FTO and the safety officer. They'll let you know when they're ready.
Chief Command releasing the FTO and the safety officer.
Dispatch, 19's available. Switch it back to 1.
Receive engine 19, you're ready.
National Command, we have the owner from 116 Van Horne on the scene. Can you reach out and see if there's a contact number for 118 Van Horne? See if there's an owner or contact that we can get in touch with to secure the building.
Chief Command, we'll check the CAD.
18 is dispatch. 19's back in quarters.
Receive engine 18. You can return back to your own quarters.
Receive. Command, Richard 5. We went down all areas up on the 3rd floor. I receive. Dispatch, all secondary searches are complete. And negative at this time.
Chief Command, secondary searches are all negative. Command, be advised there's no information in the CAD for 118 Van Horne Street.
National Command, I'm transferring command to Battalion 1. Deputy 1's ready.
Receive Deputy 1, you're ready. Battalion 1 is Van Horne Street Command.
Battalion 1 received. Command. From ladder 9, show ladder 9 ready for duty.
Receive ladder 9, you're back in service.
Safety officer ready.
Receive safety
I'm going to hold squad 4, ladder 2, ladder tower 4, battalion 1, to return other units.
Chief Van Horne Street Command, holding squad 4, ladder 2, ladder tower 4, Buck 628. All other companies can pick up and go ready on dispatch 1.
Dispatch, revised PS gas is on scene.
Chief Command, PS gas on the scene.
Dispatch, FTL is ready. Proceed FTL, you're back in service.
22 to dispatch, we're ready.
Proceed 22, you're back in service. 0055 hours, flash resident box 447, reported garbage truck fire at Summit Avenue and Thorne Street. There's no evidence, 18, ladder 7, battalion 3 out of response. Truck fire, Summit and Thorne. Channel 11 and 18, ladder 7, battalion 3 remain on channel 1.
Battalion 3 received.
See battalion 3, you're responding.
Street Utility Engine 5 ready from the multiple.
Street Engine 5, you're back in service. All companies responding to box 447. The correct address is Central and Thorne. Central and Thorne for the truck fire.
Charlie, from ladder tower 4. You copy that message? Ladder tower 4, Charlie, repeat your message. Ladder tower 4, Charlie. Can you come in with plastic and stable guns for catch up one window?
Engine 18 is on the scene, investigating. Receive Engine 18, you're on the scene, establishing command, investigating.
Multiple PD units on the scene.
Proceed PD on the scene as well. Receive Engine 8, you can show us ready. Receive Engine 8, you're back in service.
Engine 18 to battalion 3. This is a dump truck. With recyclables, looks like they got an extinguisher on it. I'm just going to put a little extra water on it, that's all.
Receive view in the truck.
That's in the back end. I had to make it behind the blade.
Receive. Holding 18 engine and 7 truck. That work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Dispatch hold engine 18 on the ladder. Down engine 11. Battalion 3 is ready. Receive battalion 3. Holding engine 18, ladder 7 of the scene. All companies can return to quarters.
Dispatch to ladder 11 ready.
Receive ladder 11, you're back in service.
I'm just going to put a little extra water on it, that's all.
Receive view in the truck.
That's in the back end. I had to make it behind the blade.
Receive. Holding 18 engine and 7 truck. That work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Dispatch hold engine 18 on the ladder. Down engine 11. Battalion 3 is ready. Receive battalion 3. Holding engine 18, ladder 7 of the scene. All companies can return to quarters.
Dispatch to ladder 11 ready.
Receive ladder 11, you're back in service.
Squall 4, it's open. Squall 4, you can shut that line down. Receive.
Engine 5 is back in their quarters. Receive 14, you can return to your own quarters.
14 receive.
Battalion 1 is dispatch, we're release car 26.
Receive command, releasing car 26.
17 to dispatch, you show 17 ready.
Battalion 1 is dispatch, be advised PS electric on scene.
Receive command, PS electric on the scene.
Car 26, returning for the second alarm, 628.
Receive car 26, back in service.
Battalion 1 is dispatch, we release medical center.
Receive command, releasing EMS.
18 to dispatch, close up. Your 5 and 7 is ready. She'll let you know when they're ready. Close night.
Receive engine 18, ladder 7 is back in service. 0116 hours 17 reported spill Communal Avenue at Route 440. Reported spill Communal Avenue at Route 440. 17 remain on channel 1. 18 is dispatch. 18 is ready. Stevens 18, you're back in service. 17's on the scene, investigating. G17, you're on the scene investigating.
Dispatch, release in ladder tower 4, ladder 2, so advise you when you're ready for duty.
Chief Command, release in ladder tower 4 and ladder 2.